In this video, you're going to learn why mindfulness is so important for you as an athlete. Hey there, I'm Eli Straw, mental performance coach and the founder of SuccessStartsWithin.com. Mindfulness is one of the best mental training tools that you can use as an athlete. The main reason is because when you train mindfulness, you are training your ability to be focused. And as an athlete, how much better would you perform if you just increased your focus just a little bit? For the most part, every athlete can benefit from increased focus because there are so many distractions you face during a game. And not just games, but practice as well. Because if you're giving more focus and attention to what you're doing, that's actually going to help you get better over the long run. The reason that mindfulness helps so much with your focus is because mindfulness is a state. It's a state of being completely aware in the present moment, right? And so if all of your awareness is in the present moment, that means you're focused in the present moment. And during a game or during practice, what do you want to be focused on? You want to be focused on the present moment. You want to be focused on what you're doing. And so the more that you can just center your attention in the present moment, the easier it's going to be during a game or during practice to be focused. And also when you train mindfulness, you are going to have thoughts that distract you. You're going to start thinking about something else. And part of the training is noticing yourself becoming distracted and bringing your attention back into the present moment. So that's very similar to what you need to be able to do during a game or practice. You're not going to ever have perfect focus and perfect attention on what you're doing. You're going to have thoughts that distract you. You're going to have past mistakes that distract you. You're going to have fans in the crowd. You're going to have coaches. You're going to have opponents. There's so many things that distract you during a game or during practice that you need to be able to recognize when you are becoming distracted and then return your attention onto the present moment. Now, before I get into a way that you can train mindfulness, I want to hear from you in that, have you used mindfulness before, or have you heard about mindfulness when it comes to training as an athlete? So go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Now, to train mindfulness, you need to be doing this on a consistent basis. But that doesn't mean that you have to be giving hours upon hours each day to training mindfulness. I'm talking maybe 5 minutes a day. And if you do 5 minutes a day, that's going to have a huge impact on your performance. What you can do to train mindfulness is something known as mindfulness meditation. What you want to do is sit down, close your eyes, and really just begin bringing your awareness onto your breath. Take nice deep breaths. That's all you have to do, right? You're just trying to keep your awareness and keep your focus centered on your breathing. But what's going to happen is that you're going to think about anything, right? You might think about practice, you might think about school, you might think about what you're going to eat later, right? You might just think about anything and everything. The important thing is to recognize that you're thinking about something other than your breath, and then quickly bring your attention back onto your breath. Now, a very important thing to keep in mind when you start to train mindfulness is that when you have these thoughts, it doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. It actually means you're doing it right, because you want to have these thoughts in order to give you the opportunity to train. A lot of times I've talked to athletes about using some mindfulness meditation, and one of the things they say is, I didn't do it right because I was just having all these thoughts. I couldn't keep my attention focused on my breath. And I said, that's okay, because that's the point, right? We are training your ability to be focused. We're training your ability to recognize when you're being distracted and bring your awareness back onto your breathing. So it's okay that you have these thoughts because they're giving you the opportunity to train. So when you start using mindfulness meditation, don't get frustrated if you have a ton of thoughts. That is natural. All your job is to recognize when you have a thought and bring your attention back onto your breath. Now, for a time frame, I recommend you do about 5 minutes a day to start out. Then if you're more comfortable, maybe you can go to 10 minutes. Now, if you're a younger athlete, I would recommend starting with a little less time, maybe 2 to 3 minutes to begin with. But that is simply how you practice mindfulness. And the more you do this on a consistent basis, the more you're actually training your ability to focus. If you have any questions about how to start using mindfulness meditation, please leave them in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new videos each day on sports psychology and mental training. If you're interested in learning more about one-on-one mental performance coaching, go ahead and click the link that's in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of success in all that you do.